Good morning, everybody. So, brothers back on the channel. Today, I'm gonna tell you some tips that you wanna follow while growing tomato plants. The tip number one is whenever you transplant tomato seedling, you wanna make sure that you bury it deep inside the soil. Because, okay, let me show you guys why. Okay, guys, here's my tomato plants. I planted it a couple of months ago. Now it has started flowering and even fruiting, as you can see here. This is the main stem of the tomato plants. These tiny little hairs, as you can see, all around the stem of the tomato plants become root when they become contact with soil for a couple of days. So you want to make sure that you bury the tomato plants deep inside the soil. The tip number two is you want to identify the varieties of tomato, whether it is determinate tomato, I mean bush tomato, or indeterminate tomato. If it is indeterminate tomato, it's going to keep growing taller and taller and even pruning until it ends up. So you want to make sure that you prune the indeterminate tomato in a proper way and also trellis it up. Okay, this is also an indeterminate seed tomato, so it's going to keep growing taller and taller and even pruning until it ends up. So we have to prune it in a proper way. Pruning means we have to sucker down those suckers. Okay, let me show you guys what the suckers are. Okay, so this is the main stem coming out of this coming up here, and as you can see, this tiny little stem coming up this main stem and this leaf, this is called sucker, and it sucks the nutrition. I mean, it absorbs the nutrition. So we want to make sure that we pinch it up. So let me show you guys how we pinch up the suckers. Just go ahead and snip it up. So this is called pruning. So let's continue it. This is also a sucker, so we want to pinch it off. We only want to keep the main stem of the indeterminate tomato. This is also a sucker that's gonna absorb nutrition. So I pinch it off. This was also a sucker, but it becomes huge. So I'm gonna pinch it off like so, like that. Suckering indeterminate tomato is not only for preventing the suckers from absorbing nutrition, but also for giving good air conditioning of the tomato plants, so that the tomato become less susceptible. I mean, less prone to the diseases. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh my god! Sorry. Now I have pruned the tomato. It's also a big sucker. This is also a sucker. Now I'm pretty much done. We can also remove this leaf of here. The leaf can also absorb the nutrition, so we don't want to keep too much leaf on the indeterminate tomato. This is also a sucker, so I'm gonna pinch it off and I'm gonna keep this. So now, as you can see, this cereal tomato has been completely pruned, and then even the leaves are removed up here, and I'm going to keep this fruits here. And this tomato is to be trellis up. The tip number three is maintaining proper pH value, that is somewhere between 4.3 and 4.9, and also proper fertilization of NPK ratio. Okay. During the flowering and fruiting stages, tomato plants benefits from the fertilizers with higher phosphorus and potassium levels to support flower development, fruit seeds, and overall plant health. An NPK ratio of 5 is to 10 is to 10 or 8 is to 32 is to 16 is often recommended during this phase. Alright? Guys,
Okay.
I have removed my jacket because I'm hot now telling all the tips that we want to follow on growing tomato plants. So please subscribe to the channel.